afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class B RV value from Parkway RV Center. Folks, this is one of the most hardest to find, rarest to find RVs on the market today, and that is a used Winnebago Volkswagen Rialta. This is a 2000 model. It has a generator. It's a 22 HD. It's only 21 foot long. This motorhome has the lowest cost per mile driven of any motorhome out there, folks. 20 miles a gallon, running regular unleaded fuel. V6 Volkswagen. You get German engineering compared, and you team it up with Winnebago's legendary quality. You've got a rig that can't be beat. Perfect couples motorhome. It's as easy to drive as a minivan. You can park it in a regular parking spot. Get 20 miles per gallon, folks. You're not going to find a motorhome with better fuel mileage than this. Plus, you don't have to buy diesel fuel either. It runs off regular unleaded gasoline. The VR6 V6 got plenty of power. It's got an Onan 2.8 generator with 128 hours on it. All fiberglass exterior, including a no-maintenance fiberglass roof. You don't have to run the expensive LT tires on it. You can put car tires on these. I mean, these things are just one of the best designed motorhomes you can buy for a couple. It's something that a teenage driver can drive and park. An experienced RVer can drive and park. I mean, something virtually anybody can drive with a driver's license. This thing has got all kinds of power. It's going to run off and leave one of these big gas burners and do it getting over twice the fuel mileage these other ones get too. I mean, this has got all the power you could ever need. Really torquey too. I mean, that's Volkswagen. I mean, you can't go wrong. Volkswagen's quality for longevity second to none. And you've got one of the biggest and well-known brands building this motorhome, Winnebago. I mean, that name is pretty much synonymous with any motorhome, is the Winnebago name. All fiberglass roof, no maintenance. You don't have a rubber roof. You have to go up there and service every year. All fiberglass exterior, absolutely no delamination. Folks, you can look online right now, and you're lucky to find maybe 12 or 14 of these Rialtas for sale nationwide. And I guarantee you half of those have already sold. These things are so hard to find. We get maybe one or two of these in a year, and we go through 500 Class A's, B's, and C's every single year. But we get maybe one or two of these. They sell within 24 to 48 hours. I had two of these last week, and it's the first time in our 47 years in business that we had three of these at the same time. We sold two of them within 48 hours. This one just came in. It's the last one we have left, and it's going to sell about as quick as we can post it online. Let's take a look inside this little 22 HD Winnebago Rialta. You're going to love the interior of it. As we step inside, folks, no smoke, no pet odors. We're going to show you everything works. One of the things I like about this Rialtas, I know it's got a generator. It's only got 128 hours, and the reason why it's so low, most of the time you don't need a generator in this. The Rialta has got a automotive style rear heat and air that runs off the engine. That's going to heat and cool this entire motorhome without having to run the generator. I've got the motor running right now. See, there's no service engine lights, no brake lights, no check engine lights. The dash air, of course, is ice cold. We're sitting here right here at idle, and it's pretty warm today. And we're blowing well under 40 degrees and still dropping. I mean, this thing's blowing out right at 32 degrees out of the dash. So keeping it cool up here is not going to be a problem. And then you go to the rear air. It's just as cold out the rear air. So keeping this thing cool any time of the year in any part of North America is not going to be a problem without even running the generator and running the roof air. It does have an ice cold roof air. And of course, you know, you're really not going to use that much unless you're boondocking somewhere or dry camping. You've got everything a big Class A's got, just shrunk down into easy to drive and park model. You've actually got an oven, stovetop, you've got a sink, it's got a water heater, it's got a microwave, big skylight. You've got a table over here that folds up, and both front seats swivel for party seating, so you actually have eating service right here for two. You've got a side bathroom, and this is really cool how these work. I'll show you here. Now, forgive me because I'm going to do this one-handed. You got your toilet right here. If you need a sink, you just pop this down. There's your sink. If you need to take a shower or use the toilet, I'm going to do this one-handed again. It's got a pop-out bathroom. You push this button in, you go over here and push this button in, you slide it out. You've got a removable shower pan here in the floor. You'll take this panel up, and there's a shower pan with a drain, and you slide it out all the way till it clicks in. Open this up, and you've actually got a decent sized bathroom for a 21-foot motorhome. And this is all a shower. It's got hot water. It's got a fantastic vent fan overhead. And really neat how these work. And a lot of people don't know that, but you push these buttons. Now keep in mind, this is a lot easier when you have both hands free. Slide it back. 5 seconds, you're back into traveling mode. You walk to the back, you've got a Norcold 3-way RV refrigerator freezer. So this is something that can run off LP, electric, or gas when you're going down the road, because I'll be honest with you, most of the time you're not even going to run that generator, because that rear air and heat's going to keep it nice and comfortable back here. But you can run it off gas or battery. You've got a DVD player, flat screen TV, and I believe it's on a swivel, so you can watch it from the front or back. Here in the back, you've got two facing sofas, and they fold together. They make a full-size bed. And here in the very back, I'm not going to set it up, but you actually got a table that folds out, so you can actually set 4 people here for eating, or card table, or whatever you want to use it for. Notice they've upgraded a lot of the lights with the LED bulbs. You got plenty of overhead storage, a big shelf in the back. Like I said, you've got a 13.5 BTU roof air that works great. Not really going to need it unless you're, unless you're at the campground. You got a furnace, hanging closet. I mean, it's just really neat how these things work. And the previous owner also installed a inverter right here. I noticed that earlier. I was going to point that out. A fairly good sized inverter, so you can actually plug 110 appliances up while you're driving down the road, like a coffee maker, TV, or whatever. You don't have to run the generator for 110 power. Ooh, I'm going to cut this air down, folks. It'll freeze you out of here. CD stereo, Sony CD stereo. It's got tilt cruise. It's got power windows, power locks, heated power mirrors. The glass is perfect. There's no cracks or rock dings in the windshield. Like I said, you got that remote control Sony stereo. Just turned 75,000 miles. So, folks, this thing has got easy another 150,000 mile life left to it. The seats look great. It's not been smoked in. There's no pet hair or pet odors anywhere. Got a monitor panel. I mean, folks, this has got all the right equipment. And it gets 20 miles a gallon. I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, heck, folks, most cars barely get that kind of fuel mileage, much less a fully self-contained motorhome that you can spend the night in. This one is only $28.9, and folks, I can't stress to you enough how rare these are. If you want this thing, call us, folks, because if you're lucky enough to call before it's sold, be prepared to leave a deposit, because you can't find these things nowhere. I look for them every day, and I'm lucky to get 1 or 2 of these in a year. Give us a call at 706-965-7929, or evenings and Sunday, you can always get sales help at 423-605-6747. You can visit our website, parkwayrvcenter.com. We've got anywhere from 120 to 150 used RVs. We're one of the largest And we're one of the oldest and most successful family used RV dealerships in the United States, folks. We've been in business for over 47 years. That's almost 50 years, selling nothing but used RVs. If you're in the market for a used RV, you don't want to go buy a new one and lose enough on it when you drive it off the lot to buy a used one, then folks, you need to call us, because we can save you a lot of money. Like I said, we've been doing this for over 47 years. We do things completely different than pretty much anybody else. First of all, you may notice we put pricing on all of our ads, pricing on all our RVs. I don't have commissioned salespeople. I do have salespeople, but they're paid on salary only. My non-commissioned salespeople are here strictly for your benefit. They're not going to pressure you. They're not going to they're not going to turn you over to a different salesperson and try to get you to buy today. My salespeople get paid exactly the same every single week. It doesn't matter how many we sell. It doesn't matter how many they sell. It doesn't matter what they sell them for. Folks, my salespeople are paid the same, so there's no reason for them to pressure you and to bug you and to call you back 20 times a day like commission salespeople do, because I'm going to tell you, I don't know about you, but I hate a salesperson calling me 20 times a day and bugging me and emailing me several times a day. That's not how we do business, folks, and that's not how we believe used RV buying should be. My salespeople will take your questions. They're strictly paid to answer questions, coordinate pickups and delivery, and to do the paperwork, folks. That's all they're paid for. I don't have to hire people to sell my RVs, folks, because my pricing, my selection, and quality pretty much takes care of that for me. Like I said, third generation, family owned, family operated. This is Parkway RV Center, and we've got a great selection, folks. If you really want something different that you're not going to find at your neighborhood RV dealer, you need to give us a call. Stuff like this Rialta, folks, is going to sell quick. I put a video on last week on one. I think I had 800 views in just a few days. These things are just hard to find anywhere. I mean, it's nothing for somebody to fly in from Canada or from California to buy something like this, because you just can't find them anywhere. If you want to fly in, we'll be glad to give you a courtesy pickup at the Chattanooga, Tennessee airport during business hours. If you want to rent a car to get to us, we'll help you drop that car off at our local rental car terminal. And if you need to rent a tow dog, we'll help you with that as well. Give us a call, folks. We have financing available. We can get you 60 months at 2% with approved credit. And we have warranties available, folks. We've got all the big dealership benefits, but with a small dealer, low price, and a no pressure, non-commissioned salesperson atmosphere, folks. You can't beat us. Parkway RV Center. Give us a call, drop us an email, come see this Rialta, because it's going to sell quick. Thank you for watching.